What must a political party do to win your support?
Be aware of the issues, represent the people, and be more concerned about being leaders than winning votes.
Yeah, I like the last point especially. I think leadership involves pointing out a direction that the country should go in and then taking the steps to move it in that direction. And there's got to be trust in order for that to be carried out. And right now, the trust level of the constituency is very, very low.
Build lots of social housing. Yeah.
Can you expand a little bit on that for me? Like, why do you feel that way?
Well, Canada used to be, a world leader in building social housing in the 1970s. We don't really build very much anymore. And now we're incentivizing private developers to build stuff, which is better than what we were doing. But, if we want actually to have affordable housing, it needs to be nonprofit. And we need a lot of it. We need it fast. And it's time to get building it again.
I don't think they really can do anything. I just go in the day of voting and hope for the best. Because I don't feel like my one vote does any different, any good versus everybody else, yeah.
You don't think your vote makes a splash?
No, I don't. I'm only one person.
And I think political parties, should stop using poor people, the downtrodden, as a scapegoat for crappy, economic decisions, and then using them as a reason that, we're in the hole that we are financially.
I'd say with the state of our country right now, me personally, I do a lot of work with homeless and youth homeless, so paying a special attention to the increasing population of our homeless. That's become a Gordian knot in this country. Whomever wishes to cut that knot first and be our Alexander the Great, that they'll have my personal support for sure.
It would be nice if you voted for something other than the lesser of two evils. It'd be nice if you were actually inspired by someone. I think that would be the best thing. To have something that made you enthusiastic, that made you want to vote, other than seeing it as a bit of a chore and just hoping that the person you'd like least doesn't get in.
Really honest and do what's best for our country. I think that is sometimes missed in the political maneuvering that happens, and you lose sight of what's actually here and what matters.
Be honest, be caring, care about the people, and not just about slandering other politicians.
Yeah, I'd like to see a politician that cares more for Canadians and puts us as a priority, I suppose. Just a politician that cares for, us.
Be fair to everybody. Some low-income housing couldn't hurt. Rent right now is ridiculous. The price of rent has gone up and living's gone up. And I'm on social assistance right now, so that hasn't gone up in a long time. And it's hard to afford a spot.
What mustn't they do?
Yeah. Right now, my first thought is stand up for people in Gaza and the Palestinian people specifically. I think it's outrageous that the Canadian government has been mostly silent on what's happening overseas. And I just won't vote for anyone running who is not taking a stand.
Yeah, as well as affordable housing and the way that, it's very hard to be a Canadian right now and to pay your rent and to feed yourself without overworking yourself to the grave, essentially.
Well, it has to perform, and that's the thing. It's one thing to say that they're going to carry on a certain path, which is to benefit a certain segment of the population or certain individuals within the population, but to convince me means that they have to perform it if they're elected. So. Anything that's said before that is still open to speculation. And often what happens is that it's very easy if those who are not in power can perceive what they feel they might be able to contribute to the public, but once they get into power, they discover that it's a whole new environment in there because they have to deal with a bureaucracy that sometimes is quite well entrenched.
A lot of us Islanders are looking for more jobs, and our schooling, our hospital care, Medicare, leadership. I don't follow politics, and I don't agree with a lot of it, and I believe if there's any more they can probably do in a positive way, which will help the economy or town, will benefit the Islanders more better.
Well, I think they all start off with good intentions. I worked at the House of Commons when I was younger, but things kind of get a little corrupted as time goes on. I think you have to choose your values and find what party says that those are their values, and then hope for the best and vote and be a voice.
They have to be open to all walks of life, I guess, and to look after housing and homelessness, and that's a big issue now for me, I think for a lot of people, and affordable housing and affordable grocery prices, things like that.
I think be honest and transparent. I think that's easy to say, but it's different to uphold, so I think I need to see proof of what they promise coming into fruition.
Okay, so for a political party to win my support and my vote, I would say they have to have feet on the ground in my area. So that means they have to know the local issues. They have to be part of the community in some way. So I don't want someone that lives somewhere else. I want them to be in the community and know what's going on and know the community members. I want to feel like we can trust them in my family and not wonder what their agenda is. So I am a local voter. I don't look at the political parties for Canada. I definitely vote locally because I think if you're voting local, it shows what party you truly want.